Hey guys, this is Ian back with another video, and today I am going to unbox and review this DT300 from Audiosense. I would like to thank Trio Singapore for sending this out to me for review, and by the way, whatever I say in this video is my own opinion. It has not been scripted, and they are watching this video at the same time as you guys are watching. And I'm going to open this up, listen to how it sounds, and let you guys know what I think of this IEM. So stay tuned. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If this is your first time here, do consider to subscribe and click on the bell if you're interested in this kind of content. But if you have already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Okay, so this is the Audiosense DT300, right? This is a 3-balance armature IEM. Very seldom do you see a 3-balance armature IEM, and this is one of them. And it's retailing for about 180 US dollars. And Trio Singapore would like to thank you guys for watching this video by giving you guys a discount code. And I've listed it down in the description below. Alright, so looking at the box, it's a 3BA IEM, very nice little box. And it's on the side here, it's got hello. Okay, it says Audiosense. Alright, it's all in Chinese, can't really read it. And at the back is all the specs. Basically, it's about, in order to run it, to drive it, it's about 11 ohms. And the sensitivity is about 106. Okay, so pretty standard box. Let's take it out from the box. Okay. Right, and immediately there is a magnetic flip. So let's open up the flip. And when you open up the flip, you'll see this nice waterproof case. It looks like those cases that is made from Pelican. Right, let's take it out. Very hefty, nice. Okay, inside here there is the Audiosense guide, user guide box as well. Right, so looking at the Pelican case is really nice, very hard and solid. Yeah, it's clear and looks like it's waterproof. Okay, so let's open this up, and on the inside you can see the beautiful DT300. It's very nice presented. Okay, so let's take it out from the box. If I can, let's just shake it out. Okay, and these are the accessories. Let's take a look at the accessories themselves. On the inside, okay, oops. Okay, so you have some cleaning stuff and some tips. Let's take everything out first. Okay, so empty. Let's put the box one side. Okay, on the inside, you get some tips. Let's take the tips out. Take a look at the tips. All right, so these are like silicone tips. Okay, and they have different color code. It's different color coded, right? I think the coding is for the different size. Okay. Yeah. So the orangey color one is for the small, and the medium is like the light green. Okay. Sorry, the medium is light green. And the silicone is pretty sticky. You can tell that it's not like those kind of smooth silicone. You can tell it's rubbery. It's got the rubbery feel to it. And there are more tips here. So let's open the tips. Take a look at how tips look like. And right, so these are the standard tips. All right, so it's a bit more smooth, right? It's the rounded end ones. And they are not color coded, so let's put that one side. And there are more tips. So there are like the rubbery type and the smooth type. And now you have the clear type. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, these are this should be the bass boosted ones. Okay, or they kind of tune the sound or alter the sound just a little bit. Okay, and the next set of tips, wow, that's a lot of tips. Okay, for this value, 180 US dollars, that's a lot of tips that they give. Okay, ooh, and these are the foam tips. Okay, so look at the foam tips. Okay, nice black foam. Okay, and when you press it down, it really conforms to the shape, right? So it stays that shape. Okay, that's a lot of tips. I'll try the tips out later. And in the box, they give you a cleaning tip tool, which is here as well. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the cable. And the cable is pretty nice as well. And this is the nice braided cable. I think it's 8 core. Yeah, looks like it's 8 core. It's white, all right? White cable, very nice. And it's got a L-shaped elbow tip, a 3.5 millimeter jack. And the ear hooks are pretty nice and stiff, okay? And the connector is the MMCX connector, pretty unique. Okay, and the chin slider is metal as well. Look at that, right? The Y splitter is metal, as you can see. And the chin slider is metal as well. Okay, pretty nice cable. Now let's take the IEM out and take a look at the IEM themselves. Wow, that's very, very nice. Okay, the faceplate is very, very nicely done. As you can see, it's acrylic and it looks epoxy. All right, so embedded within, you can see gold flakes and you can see a bit of design in there, and it's like some kind of abalone design right there. You can see very nice, nicely done. And I think they look, and surprisingly, you know, this left side and the right side, they look very different. They have different designs. So if I'm not wrong, they look handmade, right? So very nice, nice handicraft. Okay, let's take a look on the inside. On the inside, the acrylic is very nice and soft as well. And you can see the balance armatures right here. There's one on this side. Okay, very nice. And on the nozzle is part of the shell itself. Okay, you can see the nozzle, pretty nice and slim, narrow nozzle, which is good. It's a good sign. It might fit my ear. And it's got a fin right here. So I like IEMs that has got fins. Okay, so the fin does hold the IEM in my ear. Okay, overall it's a very, very nice design, very lightweight. Okay, and here is the MMCX connector. Okay, pretty standard and very nice. Okay, so let's try the fit test, see if it fits my ear. Hang on, let's put on the tip. All right, so let's put on the rubbery tips, see if it fits my ear. Very nicely. It's a very comfortable fit. As you can see, I hope you can see, it's a very nice fit. I like it. It's getting a very, very good seal. And yeah, very, very comfortable. Okay, so let's put on the other side. Very nice fit. Nice. I like it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to some of my favorite songs, put it to the test, and I'll let you guys know what I think of the sound. Be right back. Alright guys, okay, so I've listened to my favorite songs on these IEMs, and this is the Audiosense DT300. Okay, so now I'll let you guys know what I think about the sound of these IEMs. Let's talk about bass, sub bass. Okay, sub bass. Okay, sub bass is textured. Okay, is not a very powerful sub bass. It's not very forward. It's not for bass heads. It's very balanced. It's very powerful sub bass. The kick is sufficient. It's there, but it's not thumpy. It's not overpowering. It's not muddy at all. Okay, it's very nicely delivered kind of sub bass. Very clean, very clear. Okay, the bass is very clear. But I would say it's deep enough. Certain parts of the bass is not really deep enough, okay, in terms of the delivery, but the bass is very clear, okay, sub bass. Now let's talk about the mid bass. Mid bass is pretty forward and is clear, okay, and you can hear it's impactful, okay, so mid bass is good, and I think in terms of the bass department, it just delivers, okay, it's clean, it's not thumpy, it's not bassy, it's not a bassy IEM, okay, so that's for the bass. The mids, okay, mids are pretty forward. The vocals in terms of male and female vocals are very forward. You can hear them very clearly. It's not sibilant, it's very forward, it's very nice and clean and clear. All right, so I think I pretty like Balanced Amateurs in terms of vocals. They do deliver the very nice and clean mids so far that I've listened to a lot of BA amateurs IEMs. And yeah, so vocals are very clear, very clean, very forward. Okay, let's talk about the treble. Treble is okay. The roll off of the treble is pretty okay. It's not the best, but sufficient. Okay, cymbals, hi-hats is pretty clear. In fact, it's clean. It's clear, but it's not forward. Okay, so yeah, it's sufficient enough. Okay, let's talk about staging. Staging and the layering. Staging is more on the sides, okay, and not so much on the. It's pretty wide, okay. It's pretty wide. It's not the widest staging. It doesn't give that airiness to the sound. At the same time, it's not compressed as well. It doesn't. I don't feel that the sound is very compressed, but it's sufficient. Okay, it's pretty wide sound stage. It's not the widest. Imaging, all right. So the imaging of these IEMs is pretty good. You can actually hear the positions of the instruments itself. The vocals are in front. Bass, the drums and all that is on the left. The drums at the back. So yeah, so imaging is pretty good on these as well, and very clear. The sound is very clean. What I like about these IEMs, the sound is very clean, very easy to listen to. Okay, layering. So layering is okay. It's not very good. We can tell the drums is like at the back layer, okay, and then the vocals at the front layer, and all that, but it's not that separated. The separation is good, okay, separation of sound is good, but the layering of the sound and the depth is okay, right? I would give it about maybe a 3 out of 5. Yeah, so layering and depth is pretty good, okay. Yeah, and overall these IEMs are a very good IEM, balanced listening. All right, if you talk about you want to have a neutral listening, and by the way, when I was listening to all my songs, I was listening to it without any coloring. I just added the gain to match the gain of the IEM themselves, but other than that, I did not add the boost, I did not add the X bass. Okay, so there is no coloring to what I was listening to. And yeah, so in terms of the overall, okay, I like these IEMs because they are very easy to listen to. They fit very comfortably on my ear. In fact, I'm getting a very good seal on these IEMs. There's no chance that's going to drop out of my ears or fall out from my ears at all. These tips, in fact, these tips, they've got this very sticky feel to it. So the moment it touches the skin of my ears, of my ear canal, it sticks like glue and, you know, gives me a very good seal. So I don't need to increase the volume or anything like that when I'm listening to my songs. And the fit is really, really good, right? I like the fit on this. It's comfortable to listen to, comfortable to wear, okay? So in terms of sound, I like the sound signature is more of a neutral U-shape kind of sound signature. The bass, I'm pretty surprised that a pure BA IEM has got such a good bass in terms of sub bass, very textured, very warm bass. And the mid bass as well is very solid, very forward, which I like as well. So coming from a pure BA IEM is quite surprising. The overall listening, mids are forward, overall listening experience on these IEMs is very, very comfortable. Okay, it's balanced, very easy to listen to. All right, it's not overpowering bass, there's no overpowering treble, the sound, the highs are not sibilant. It's a little bit sparkly at times, especially at female vocals, but there's no overpowering or peaking or any of that sort when I'm listening to my songs. So yeah, overall, this is a very good IEM. At 180 US dollars is very comfortable listening to, and I can see that this is a everyday, you know, use IEM for average users who just listens to songs. Okay, and yeah, do I recommend this? Yes, I do. It's a very good IEM. You should give it a try. And if you are the kind that likes to listen to all genre of kind of music, this is the IEM that you should get. So this is my thoughts of this IEM. If I helped you in any way in making a decision on whether to get one of these or not, do consider to give it a thumbs up for this video, and not forgetting there is a discount code down in the description below, courtesy of Trio Singapore. And yeah, I hope I helped you out in this video. That's it for this video. If you like it, do again give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.